this season. It's a very, very tight conference, and it's only just one person makes it out of this group, and that makes this game very, very delicate, boys. You reckon that this is a very important game to close out this year?
Of course, it is really, really important for them. Sporting United haven't really had the best away form. I mean, dating back to the end of last season, they've just picked up only 2 points in the last 4 games away from home. So hopefully today can be something to smile about, because obviously they're playing in front of the fans, in front of the crowd who's backing them all the way long. So I'm tipping them to actually get the victory today and do what they need to do.
The referee signals for the game to get underway. Ekiti United attacking to the left, gets this game flowing in the red jerseys and red shorts as well with a touch of white. Sporting Lagos attacking to the right in their all blue jerseys, and it's the visitors who come forward first. Local gets a foot in, and Hillary will steady the ship forward to the side today. Abdurrahim. Local plays the pass forward. Leme gets in touch. Has one waiting inside, and it's the first throw-in of the game. It's gone the way of the home side. It's the best way to start. Well, I say attack is the best form of defense, really, and so you reckon that going forward will be the best option for the sides.
I mean, that's all Sporting know how to play, to be fair. They don't come out and defend, they don't come to defend, they don't come to take a point, and that's the beautiful side of things. Although you want to see some more pragmatic play sometimes, but I think, like you just said, attack is the best form of defense, and that's all they know how to do, and they will do today.
Well, 3 wins out of 6 for Sporting Lagos. Not the best of forms, you reckon, yet to pick up a win away from home, except the game against First Bank. Yeah, it was away from home, but home here in this same ground. The First Bank has been whooping boys of the group. Lost today to Aqua United 3-0, and it's the first chance of the game. Victor Samuel squares it inside. Goalkeeper gets a big hand to it. And my oh my, what a big chance that was.
These fans will be on you today, Sporting. You need to turn up. The fans will be on you. As you can see from minute 1, they've been doing just that. And I'm sure the visitors won't really have so much of any support as well. It's really definitely here in the stadium.
Well, Abdurrahman just sending the ball across the face of goal. Thought he was going to hit it first time himself, but laid it on the plate. The ball just a little behind Victor Samuel, and you reckon more chances like that will mean the home side will go in front here today. It's a good start to the game.
Yeah, I mean, you're not entirely wrong, because to be fair, you should hit that one time. You should hit that first time. I mean, sometimes trying to be unselfish can cost your team or team. We've seen it even in different leagues, so you should just try it. The first attempt of the game should keep the team running, keep them moving, and just make sure you're trying to make the keeper make a save. Always make the keeper make a save. Don't make it easy for the defense.
Sporting still reeling for that 1-0 loss against Abakaliki. A last-minute penalty given to the away side. Well, they suffered the same fate in the previous away game before that, the 2-1 loss to Rovers, where they thought they were sneaking away with a point and another late penalty. So it's been the case for them away from home at Sporting Lagos, and I think it's always difficult for any side.
It is, to be fair, and the fans have had reason to be unsatisfied and ask questions as well, because sometimes some of them also question the credibility of certain things and officiating. So having to lose and drop points on 2 occasions of a late penalty isn't satisfactory at all.
Well, the fans will certainly enjoy what is left of 2025. It's been there hasn't seen too much movement for Sporting Lagos in terms of league positions. They've had to stay a long time out without football, playing in the 2nd division, and what that means is there's priority for the top flight league in the country, and the NNL only just starting in November, and so they've not seen too much of engaging action.
You should be putting that in the back of the net. You should be putting
absolutely.
That in the back of the net. You should be asking the keeper questions there, but unfortunately he couldn't do that.
Oh, courting me off, Yusuf Abdullahi given a good chance in the header, unable to find the target that time out. We're hoping for a better finish next time. But it's a different start to the team. It's a different man leading the attack today. It's usually been Aliyu Baba who has led the line from front. He's a striker who likes to create assists. He has 2 already this season. He fancies his chances as well, but He does better when he cuts back and lays it on the plate for someone.
But usually there's still someone who can come in and give you the same play. I don't think there should be so much drop in quality because he can do better than that, and I'm sure he'll get more chances to prove his worth.
Absolutely, the dynamism in the squad depth that Sporting Lagos have got. Yusuf Abdullahi is the more direct of the two in terms of strikers. There's the visitors. The local gets a foot to it. Andona, Ayuade, Clinton. The local goes down. Referee says play on. Andona, and the free kick eventually given. A prim and proper good football from Sporting Lagos. That always excites the fans, certainly.
Exactly, and these fans are on the referee at the moment, demanding a yellow card. It seems that the tackle was harsh. To be honest, I wouldn't mind if, wouldn't complain if the referee just has the card here, but I think it's too early for that.
Maybe too early, but the passion from the fans, one of the things that gets this team going. Absolutely fantastic sets of individuals, the community behind Sporting Lagos. Here's Ayuade. Ganiyu had a goal on his birthday against Aqua United, who relegated the previous season from the top flight. It's a long ball played in behind Ayuade, who stands his ground and does well to gain possession. The local Leme calls for it, where it goes to Andona. That pass, brilliant defending, really good defending, a full stretch, but he come back again. Leme, Victor wants it, drives to the right, the defender reads that one very well, cuts it out. It's quickly closed down by 3 men. As well to go back to the midfielder. Ekiti United currently top of this conference with 12 points coming into this match day. Yes, Abdullahi again gains possession away from his marker. It's true on goal, shooting fast, goal! But the goalkeeper makes a big save.
Oh, that was too easy. That was too easy there for the goalkeeper. That was too easy for the goalkeeper. You should be doing more than that. I know I said you need to ask questions of the goalkeeper and make them make a save. Or make him make a reasonable save. That was just directly played at the goalkeeper. And that was quite poor from him. I'm sure the fans are disappointed as well, but that's a good start from Sporting anyway. The fact that you're having this many chances in the first 10 minutes of the game means there's more to come. And hopefully, as they always do, they can get the 3 points today.
I think it's a finish that reeks of immaturity, if you ask me. He should be opening up his body to use his right instead to bend it into the far corner rather than hitting with the left across the face. It's too easy for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, but I think the angle was also tight. It is also an option for you to open up your body and place it, or I'm sure he might have preferred to finish it. These players have so much quality that I think in terms of their decision making, they just need to be more confident in what it is the ability can provide.
The ability certainly there. They've come into the box a couple of times already in the game, and we've not even seen 10 minutes on the clock yet. And the problem with games like this is you need to check your chances. Yeah. Else you get punished. One chance, one goal for the opponent. I'm sure that's not what they will want. Trying to Ekiti United. Here's Tochuku looking for Ayodeji. Only finds the head of Uloko for Sporting. And it's Ayodeji who bundles it forward. Lawani will have no problem dealing with that. There's been a lot of positives for Sporting Lagos as well, despite playing in the second division. Had 2 players feature in the under-20 FIFA World Cup. Ebenezer Akat, one of those, who is not in the team for today. He's also had his national team star, but he has a big chance for Sporting. Abdullahi cuts back, turns inside, and maybe turns too much. Tries to bend it eventually. The defender getting into the way. Here's Leme. Abdul Ghani crosses to the back post. Defender blocks. Andona hits it with the left foot, not the right contact. Here's Tochuku standing over it. Has 5 red shirts to pick out on the box. It's long and it's out of play for a goal kick.
I'm not really sure about the defending there from Sporting Lagos. It would have easily been a chance for the opposition, but hopefully they pick up on that and make sure that the proper marking and zoning is done.
We do apologize for the break in transmission and the glitches on the screen. It's back now. There's been working on that. Yusuf. Here's Jacob. Rahman. Victor Samuel. Heavy touch. Out of play for a throw to the visitors. Some result already from Matchday 7. Stormers defeated Rovers in Abeokuta 1-0. Godswill Pabio United, who are the top scoring side in this group, they defeated Solution FC of Oka by 3-0. Another 3-3 draw between Oshu United and Abakaliki FC. Today, First Bank lost to Akwa United 3-0 here at the MG Arena. And it's Sporting Lagos against Ekiti United to complete it. That's the stands. It's Akwa United who go top of this group with 13 points. Abakaliki have 12. Ekiti have 12 as well. Godswill Pabio have 11. Sporting Lagos on 10 points. And a win here takes us top as well, joint top. Leme. Ganiu. His pass is cut out, read very well by Ayodeji. Tochuku. Adeyeye. Tochuku give and go with Adeyeye. Ayode does well to get possession, stays on his feet. Looking for the pass, plays it forward for Abdul Ganiu to chase. The defender racing to that one. And goal kick. Well, almost a quarter of an hour played here. No goals to report, but certainly attacking football has been on the rise, especially from the home side here today. Yeah, had a few sniff a goal.
Yeah, we haven't actually seen too much from the opposing side, but hopefully things can start kicking in for them. Not that is what Sporting Lagos would want, but at the end of the day, we know that some chances can come off, as we saw from the free kick conceded just here by Loco. But hopefully, Sporting Lagos get things going.
Victor, a runner up front, and the goalkeeper comes out to smother that one.
Sporting Lagos have really been trying to work down the middle because there's a lot of space, a bit of a wide gap between the two centre backs, and sooner or later something might come off that.
Yeah, football just like a cookie, you never know where it's going to crack. They've walked that centre area as well as the left hand side a lot of times. But they've got quality on the bench, should they need it. And players like Aliyu Baba is on the bench. Rahim just lets possession get away from him. Adeyeye, Ayodeji, wayward, just wayward really. Well, Kevin Onenge is on the bench as well. He's got 2 goals this season already. There's a mandate Jeffrey Botter can call upon if the goals aren't forthcoming. As Shion Akonji, who is electric on the left hand side, can also bring out a different style to how the team attacks. Ball forward. The flag goes up for offside. He's questioning the authenticity of that call. And it's offside. Sporting Lagos have tasted the highs and lows of football for a side that is just going to be 4 years old in January. Started their league football in January 2022, playing the first game at the Teslim Balogun Stadium in Surulere. They've built the community, 2 seasons in the NNL, played the 3rd season in the top flight, had the big win in the Niger Super 8 against Remo Stars, lifting that title. And fell relegated in the 4th season. This is the 5th football season, 4th in the NNL. Ayade, Ganiu, Andona. The pass caught out. And it's all about attack against defense so far. Possession given away. It's a big chance. Timothy for the visitors. Too easy. Straight out the goalkeeper. Well done, Lawani, to see it all the way.
Just as I was saying, Ekiti United will come here and soak up pressure and hope to get something on the break. And if Sporting Lagos don't put away any of these chances they get in, it might be a long day for them, as they have one just now.
Really could have gone from a good start to a terrible start for Sporting. And they'll be thanking Lawal for not hitting that one very well. They need to keep concentration and prevent moments like that. Laney that have played for the opposing side.
I mean, that's what happens in football. Sometimes lapses come, but sometimes it comes as a result of you taking your chances. And certain players start getting complacent, and before you know it, something like this results to a goal. I mean, they're lucky this time. It might not be lucky next time, and hopefully that next time doesn't come for Ekiti United.
Yeah, absolutely. The man on the touchline, Jeffrey Bortos, screaming down instructions. Was a familiar face that had that position in the dugout last season. One that stood in the opposing side against them last time at home. Talking about Paul Ofo, who was here with Aqua United. And on the losing side on that day. Sporting Lagos with 3 wins this season, 1 draw and 2 defeats. A 3-1 win against Oshu United on opening day. 1-0 against First Bank on Matchday 2. A 1-0 draw at home against Thomas on Matchday 3. Then a 2-1 loss against Rovers. 2-0 victory over Aqua United. 1-0 loss against the Bakaliki FC. Ibrahim loses possession. Adeyeye, long ball looking for the striker. Doesn't get past Ayode and Hillary. Lawani.
Lovely play. Lovely play.
He did well to find his man under pressure. Raheem. Jacob Andona. Ibrahim, heavy touch, but still gets it. Samuel. There's a man who they look to provide some magic. It's a good pass forward for Abdurrahman. His cross comes in, goalkeeper comes out, gets his head between boots.
Again, I feel Sporting Lagos are really relying on the flanks here. They need to work it through the middle, and especially on the left side. It's about 63% on that left side and about 20% on the right. There's a few percentage left just going through the middle. And I think there's a lot more chances that can come from the middle if they work it.
Yes, Abdullah Yusuf. Loco. Raheem sees the run of Abdul Rahman, and the flag just goes up for offside.
I'm not sure about that, you know. It's probably onside. It's probably onside. Unfortunately, we don't have VAR here to confirm things for us.
Yeah, tight call. He's been good today, the left back, Abdul Rahman.
Oh, he's been fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic, really.
Up and down the flanks, making those runs, overlapping. I mean, it's a joy of every left winger to see that from your fullback, especially modern day fullback.
There's one change in the defence, taking the place of Ibrahim Dakwo, who is the centre back pairing for Hillary. Loco. Abdullahi Andona. Yusuf running up front and turns into trouble, doesn't check his side, but Sporting still stay in possession. Abdurrahim, Victor, walking into the space, give and go. Victor Samuel, here's Abdurrahman! Inches away from goal.
I don't believe my eyes. I don't believe my eyes.
Well, I'll say it again. It's always difficult to go with the left foot from their angle if you're not opening up your body to use your right foot, which is going to be difficult for the left back.
I thought it was about to be silenced there about speaking about using too much of the left wing. But it's quite unfortunate that ball didn't end up in the back of the net. I mean, brilliant job from the defender trying to put him off, but it should have done much better there. It should be 1-0 to Sporting Lagos right about now. And Ekiti United will be riding their luck and be thanking their stars that that ball is not in the back of the net.
Absolutely. Too many chances now going begging. And if you're a Sporting fan, you begin to have a little of fear. And if you're very strong, you have confidence that the goal is going to come. 22 minutes on the clock. There's no goals to report for you yet. And it's been Sporting Lagos asking all of the questions. Just the one chance for Ekiti United. Played comfortably into the arms of Clinton Lawani in goal. The goalkeeper's back on. It's good to go. Play will resume. Victor Samuel, very pivotal to creating all those chances and picking the pocket of spaces. That's why he's in the team today. That's why he's been lauded as one of the players to watch out for this season. He's creative and he can get on the goals himself. Has 3 already. And he thinks about hitting it and does flash it off target. Hillary. Loco. The 2 men up front for Sporting haven't really worked the goalkeeper so much. The goals really, the chances have come really from the left fullback and the attacking midfielder. And the strikers are yet to really ask the question of the goalkeeper. And they're the ones you want in those positions, really.
Yeah, really. I mean, if some of those chances that they've missed have fallen to them, I mean, Yusuf probably missed just the one earlier within the first 5 minutes. I mean, that was much more harder than the other 2 that have been missed thus far. But just like you said, they are the ones that you want those chances to fall to, and I'm sure they've done a better job in burying those chances.
Abdul Ghani, great first touch, crosses inside, too high for Leme.
I don't know why he didn't drive in. You've done all the hard work. I don't know why he didn't drive in. It's what I was talking about earlier on as well, trying to be too unselfish with the game, and you don't take those chances where you know you can trust your instincts, those killer instincts that make you the deadly attacker that you are. I don't know why he didn't do that.
Great pass from Andona. Ghani, Andona back to Loco. Just looking for that pocket pass. Andona, maybe Leme. Just hits it on the turn. Off target, really. Walking their way quietly, Sporting.
That was beautiful to watch, though. The finish was just a far cry from what the build-up was asking for.
The question, though. Oh, Yusuf putting pressure on the defender. Puts it into touch. Safety.
My eyes have just been fixed on Clinton for the past 30 seconds, and I'm just wondering what his thoughts are about all these missed chances from his teammates.
Oh, you feel somehow as a goalkeeper when his chances are not going in, because if there's one to get past you, you begin to ask the question, what's been happening since?
I mean,
Here's Ayode. Loco. Jacob. Hillary. Goes into the middle, Abdullahi. Good passage of play from Sporting. Gets caught in between his own foot. Lawal Timothy turns away from his marker somehow and away from Jacob. And looking for that brilliant touch, but it's given away. Ganiyu brings it forward for Sporting. Still going, Ganiyu needs support, finds it, unable to get a pass across to Victor.
the running behind from Yusuf was a bit late. Probably was offside at the end of the day. But I think these timings will really help them in terms of getting into the game and getting a goal. They can smell the blood, they can smell those chances, they can smell that Ekiti United wants to give them something within this first half, and hopefully it can pay off.
Just a little problem for Yusuf Abdullahi. He's back up on his feet. And the coach already called Aliu to get warmed up, but he's been sent back to the bench.
And just to speak about Ayode,
There's a change for Ekiti United. Falade has been brought in to replace Ayodeji. And you're wondering the rationale behind the change. Maybe it's to give the team a little more in the middle of the park. As you see Falade just drifting into the center.
I mean, he has looked a bit lethargic within the last 15 minutes. So I think it's just a tactical change from the coach. I mean, right from the kickoff, he would have asked, but he had to give a few more minutes to just decide. And I think the coach has just made up his mind there, so they don't start trailing from the first half.
Are you ready? Given the fans anything to worry about, but he says, no problem, trust me. Long ball forward, looking for Abdullahi, who is well onside on the left and drives inside. Leme is waiting, runs away from his marker, still going. Under pressure, wins the corner kick, and the applause of his coach.
Exactly, that was always asked of the right wing in the other time. Just drive and make sure you make it really tight and compact for the defenders to close down in, and then you can kick it out.
Could have been danger, really. You know, got to his head to it. He hasn't done it to bring it forward for Sporting. Just taking their time to view that again. Walking it patiently, Sporting.
I mean, I have to comment. Just to digress a bit, Ayode's distribution has been fantastic. It's been absolutely sublime. I mean, you could argue that he could just do it alone in midfield today. He's been asking a lot of questions of the Ekiti United midfield, and just sidelining some of the midfielders here with some of the passings is really brilliant.
was a big chance for Ekiti United, again breaking through the defense of Sporting, and that time Clinton was the man to save the blushes of Sporting.
I mean, you could say that the change that the Ekiti United manager made really ticked off there, because just the one pass up onto the left wing, and there was a lot of space that he could play in behind, and which he did. Unfortunately, they couldn't put it in the back of the net.
Oh, Ayode, the man in the number 2 jersey for Ekiti United, has Abdul Rahman Rahim Ayode, long ball forward, the defender caught it out, throwing to Sporting.
I'm sure you love the singing more than the vuvuzelas. You prefer the fans to do that instead of...
now for Ekiti United. And Ayade just gets in some instruction from the assistant coach on the touchline. Play resumes. Here's IRD. Local. Can you? IRD again. Middle, Victor Samuel and Dona. That pass looking for a local just got out. Referee brings play back for a free kick for a foul and Samuel Victor.
bounce that was like, I should not pass that. What's now? I just showed you that. He was standing there. He was standing there. I don't know where it was. I remember it.
So vexing.
So I want to try.
So actually,
I'm doing my good this. Just do direct ones.
Yeah, a lot of complaints, so
Yeah.
it happened again.
We're not even like just no, I'm doing this direct. Yes. Because campaign. I don't want to change this here.
interested.
I think you should give it fun.
Stand here. I've already put it to swing the camp. I have to even cross check this one. Hello?
changes is as you were for the two sides. We already saw 3 changes from the visitors in the first half. It's going to be a game of just how long before we begin to see more changes in the second half.
I think it's going to be the same thing from the first half. But I feel Ekiti United might just make another change because the middle is looking to come together, but just the right side is just a bit lethargic. So I think they might see a change or two this second half. Maybe we'll give them about 10 to 15 minutes, and hopefully the coach can make a change if they're not back in the game by then.
Jonah skies it forward. Leme. Defender doing a good job. Back to the goalkeeper. Clears his lines. Raheem. Yusuf Abdullahi. Free kick to Sporting.
On the tactical side of things, I think Sporting Lagos are looking to draw out Ajibola there. I think they're looking to draw him out because he's kind of like the rock of that defense. So once you can get Usman Ajibola out, I feel they have more chances. As you can see, just right there again, he's making a tackle. So once you can draw him out, you have more chances to put the ball in the back of the net.
Great skill, I have to say, from Godwin. Akinyemi, the captain, swings it to the other side, seen all the way by Abdul Ghani, stays in possession and keeps it away. We'll go forward, no problem for Hillary. Clinton. Back to Ayode. Here's Ayo once again. Just looking for that pocket pass to Peak. Loco. There are no hurries to get forward, Sporting Lagos. Knowing fully well they are currently in the lead.
And they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be in any way. I mean, it's up to Ekiti United to come out and try and claim the ball, try and press us. And Sporting Lagos are also very good with the press, so they can handle themselves quite well. And I'm sure they'll do that for the next 5 minutes and try to see if Ekiti United are not looking to come get the ball. Then we can press again and try and get the second goal to kill the game off.
Also had Ayodeji. Referee says he got the ball. Right decision. Victor Samuel makes use of Abdullahi on the left. Up against his marker. Turns into trouble. Too many red shirts in his way. Godwin. Adele. Ayodeji. Free kick. He has been a very, very dangerous player for Ekiti United all game long.
Yeah, he's been putting the back four on their foot and making sure that there are no lapses, making sure that every single chance he gets to go forward. And I feel like he's played the most progressive passes as well going forward. So if he continues to do that, hopefully he can get his team back in the game.
Here he's on the ball. Ayodeji just dictating play. And finds that pass that he's been looking for. Great pass for the Vincent side, going forward. Flashed into the box. Oh, it's a gift. Oh, Clayton Lawani made a mess of it. And they've taken the gift with both hands. And it's a big hug for Ekiti United. It's 1-1.
I mean, I was just saying how Sporting Lagos can really handle the press. And there wasn't really much of a press there from Ekiti United. So I don't even know what's going on at the back. They should be really disappointed. And I'm sure looking at just when the free kick was taken all the way, Jacob Andonia was just basically ball watching. It went through all the way to the back, and I felt that the goalkeeper Clinton there could have done a better job in resisting that. He did such good job in the first half. But coming out the second half, I feel like Sporting Lagos, the tempo has dropped a bit. But now when it's 1-1, maybe they can pick themselves up and go again. But take nothing away from the equaliser from Ekiti United.
Well, it was laid on the plate from them. It was a goal out of nothing. Just flashed straight at the goalkeeper, and Clinton let it slip from his grip. And the Vincent side are backing in. What that means is game on. Abdurrahim. Anduna put under pressure. Gets an elbow to the face. Should be a ball kick. The referee thinks about it. Goes into the referee's book. Godwin. And Duna, it's just going to be fine.
Andona. Abdullahi too short. Adeji for the Vist inside. Brilliant ball forward. They come again. Abdurrahman doing some defending. Player goes down. Referee says player and Victor in possession. Short pass to Abdurrahman. Throwing to Sporting. Throwing to the Vist inside.
Fans are not happy with Victor Samuel though. They felt that pass was really, really endangering. He could have done better. Like I said, Sporting Lagos are looking a bit tired. I know they're not tired. They can do more. They can push forward, and just the entrance and the substitution by the coach bringing in James Olaide has actually changed things now for Ekiti United, and they have this left side of Sporting Lagos on lock, and they're not really getting any chances as they were. We know in the first half about 62% of the chances came from the left side. The goal came from the left side, but the introduction of James Olaide has kind of changed everything for them right now, and they have to do a bit more through the middle, which they're not necessarily looking like they're comfortable doing.
Just how will Sporting Lagos continue to play? It's going to be the patient build-up, somewhat lethargic at some times. Geniu cuts back inside, and that reverse pass is caught out. Loko, Ayadi, Abdurrahim, Andona throwing. The fans are getting a little agitated, and you can understand why. Andona, Yusuf, pass to Lemmet, flag stays down just too much on it. Goalkeeper ensures it goes out of play for a goal kick. Will give them some confidence, you hope. Goal kick to the Vist side. The goalkeeper will now take his chance, take his time. Trying to Sporting. Clinton, he'll certainly feel disappointed conceding that goal, and he hopes certainly that the side picks up a win, else he will have himself to blame. Great tackle from Jacob. Has Samuel running in front of him, but picked the wrong pass. Well, it's given back to them. Ganiu on the right hand side, cuts inside to his left, looking to reverse the pass towards Victor Samuel. It's caught out, and after Ganiu gets beaten by Gius. And they regain possession against Sporting. Andona Abdullahi gets away from his marker, almost loses possession. Abdurrahim, Ayuade, Loco on the right hand side. There's Abdurrahim. Oh, the coach isn't yet turning to his bench. There's no one warming up for Sporting. Ganiu, Abdullahi just lets it drift away from him. Victor Samuel regaining possession. Abdullahi again needs support, looking for support, calling for support, and eventually works his way to Andona. Gets it back, Andona! Body's in the way. And he thought they would get a free kick, but Andona was true on goal and had a chance to shoot. Good borders in the way from Ekiti United.
Beautiful defending, but at the beginning of that, why is Abdullahi having to call so much for support? You have your man in the box, go forward, try and make something of the chance, because if anything, you can get a penalty, and it's quite unfortunate to see that they let that slip.
Well, it's a little bit of just those moments now for Sporting, as they look like they might turn to the bench. Aliyu Baba seems to be getting warmed up. We're hearing words that Luashio Akonji as well might be coming on. So maybe they shift into a three-man attack. Denny. James. Switches play to the other side. Finds Ayodeji. Doesn't let the sun get in his way. Cotton tight. And drives in as well. Still stays in possession. Finds James on the right. Up against Abdul Ganiyu. Cotton side gets a shot away. Deflection. And James goes direct. From way out. And it's out of play for a goal kick to Sporting. You feel this Ekiti United side will fancy their chances of turning 1-2 if they get another gift.
After watching the first goal going, especially the fact that you just mentioned there was a gift, I'm sure they should be trying as well to push forward, because if you push forward, if you take those shots, something might fall for you. But I really just feel bad for Clinton there, because he barely had anything to do in the first half. He's been fantastic all game, man, but the goalkeeping position is such an unforgiving position. Any mistake and all the good work is forgotten.
Oh, the deflection, almost turning that one into their own net. Kelvin Nenge has also started getting warmed up, so it's going to be a triple change. Like I said, it's going to be a forward change, and Dona into the box! Comes up the defender. Abdullahi keeps it in play. Abdul Ganiyu, Victor. Abdullahi in the box, looking to set it for Abdurrahim. Now when Dona can hit it, takes a little too long. The gap board is in the way, and it's played forward. Maybe a little too much for Ayodeji. Sporting Lagos survived what could have been a big break. Now they're getting closer again, Sporting. Hillary, Yusuf, Ayode, and Dona. Here's Raheem, local, really begging for someone to go into the box. Abdullahi gets ahead to it. Victor Samuel, Abdullahi across the face. Abdul Ganiyu crosses inside. They're pulling for a handball. It's given as a corner kick. Seemed to have come off the foot of the defender before the arm.
It's really difficult for the referee to make a decision there, so I don't think he got that one wrong either. I think it's a corner kick, but from the appeal from the fans and the players on the field, you really maybe need to consider that. I think maybe it was actually a handball and it might have been a penalty, but either way it's quite tight of a call, and I don't think it's something to be gambled, so corner it is.
Well, I think the changes need to come very quickly now, because Yusuf Abdullahi is very tired as it seems, and yes, he's been called to take the walkout. Aliyu Baba has come in, so applause from the fans. So currently they will still maintain the two-man in front. It's going to be Aliyu and Alex. Victor Samuel's cross. Header at the back post by Ayode. James clearing off the line. And Ekiti trying to break. Hasn't worked quite well for them. Oh, giving possession away again. That's a gift, Sporting Lagos. Don't want to do. Andona. Pass forward for Aliyu. He's in a position where he likes to be, creating the chances. Here's Aliyu. Victor thinks about bending it. Looking for space. Finds Ganiyu. First touch is too heavy. But the defender still blocking. I have to say they've been very good defensively, Ekiti United.
Yeah, they have, but there's still a bit of defensive lapse, and you really think that Sporting Lagos will take one of these chances now. It's really coming. It's just like how it was in the first half when it was 0-0, knocking on the door. The introduction of Aliyu Baba has actually brought a bit of a spring to their step, and maybe Sporting Lagos can get that much needed goal. And this time around, not give any mistakes at the back and keep it for the 3 points.
Raheem. Pass says quarter. Yes, Samuel. Abdul Rahim again. Baba. Wiggles possession back. Abdul Rahman not getting the cross in. Rahim. Hillary. Oh, Ayadi, great work. James puts it forward. Troy to Sporting. Hillary. There's 62 minutes on the clock. It's a second half that has given us 17 minutes already, and it's very rapid this half. And he's back up on his feet, and there's another man down for Ekiti United.
I mean, if you're Ekiti United at this point, the fans would not want to see, supporters of Ekiti United would not want to see this, because you don't want the opposition to know that your players, you've kind of made 2 substitutions already. You don't want them to see that a couple players might be tired, might be having fatigue, and might not be able to take it all the way. So it's just 63 minutes into the game. It's what, 17, 18 minutes into the second half. You need to show solidarity, you need to show tenacity all the way, just maybe till the 10 minutes till the end of the game, and then give the coach something to think about in terms of substitutions.
I do feel it's a matter of just trying to take away some springs in the step up from Sporting Lagos and kill the game a little bit. It's currently fast paced, and Sporting Lagos are asking all of the questions. We'll give them a moment of breather as they prepare to get the man back on. Godwin is back into the game. Hillary. Abdul Ganiu. Jacob. Abdul Rahim. Troy into Sporting. There's IRD. Short pass for Oloko. Adeyeye gets into the ball first and staying in possession. The young man who's been very electric had a good contribution to that goal by his side. Aliyu pressing. The goalkeeper playing through the press. Yes, James. Sporting get the throw. Hierarchy. Hillary. Rahim. Victor Samuel. Finds Leme. Turns inside but can't stay in possession. Hillary. And somehow they get the ball wide to Godwin, who charges forward on the right for Ekiti United. Looking to flash that ball across the defense line to find Adeyeye. Didn't find him. Free kick to Sporting. Final warning given to the Ekiti United man, James. Oloko. Baba. Andona. Victor. No support on the left, goes back to the right. Yes, Andona to Abdul Ghani, throwing to Sport. I think they're taking too long on the ball now, Sporting, to pick that pass. Waiting for the movement and they're just not finding it.
Yeah, but they're also trying to do, because if you look at the setup of Ekiti United, it looks like they're playing forward and backwards, more or less like 5. As James, the number 7, keeps dropping back onto this right side to nullify whatever Victor or Abdullahi might want to control from this left side. So it's a bit difficult, but Sporting Lagos have the players, the quality of Rahim to pick out something, and it just might come through. Fatigue kicking in for both players, but it just will come through. I think Sporting Lagos still still have a goal in this game, and hopefully within the next few minutes we might see that.
The substitution will happen very soon. Kelvin Onanga, 2 goals already this season. He's getting set to come on, same as Oluwaseun Akonji. And you reckon that's going to be the end of the game for Alex Leme and Ibrahim Abdul Ghani on the other side. Go into a 4-3-3 from the look of it. With Aliyu spearheading the attack. Aliyu crosses! Goalkeeper gets a hand through it. Could have been on a play for Leme. Hillary. Ayode. Baba. Abdul Rahim. Ayode. Hillary. Abdul Rahman finding Victor Samuel. Drives into the middle. Looking for support. Hillary. Samuel. Abdul Ghani keeps it in play. Leme out of play for a try. It's going to be a card now. For James, Ekiti United. Abdul Rahman, the left back, has been withdrawn and replaced by Kelvin Onanga. Shira Koji comes inside for Abdul Ghani. It's more or less 3-5-2 for Sporting now, with the 2 big centre forwards remaining there, and Shehu and Kelvin to provide some width from the middle of the park, and 1 less defender in the side.
Yeah, exactly, just exactly that. They need to do that because they need a goal.
And they oversend it into the net, comes off the upright. Kelvin back into the danger area, and the corner lines. Godwin played forward. Kelvin will keep it in play. Man down for Ekiti in the box. Not going to be stopped by the referee. Alex Leme, heavy touch, puts out to play for corner kick. What a movement there. And the uprights just saving Ekiti United.
I mean, fantastic defending there by the Ekiti United defender Nuruddin. And he had to put his body on the line. You see the medics running to him right now, but he was the defining factor in that ball not going in just right there. And it's really, really, really crucial for his team at this point in time.
Minutes on the clock. Sports Lagos 1, Ekiti United 1. The goalkeeper will just get some attention. Plays about to resume. Calvin crosses in. Header by James. Throw into Sporting. Leme. Shehu Akonji. Went another throw. Jacob. Hillary. Rahim. Hillary again. Shira Kajib comes into the box, all the way to the byline. Gets the cross away. And it goes out of the range of the ball. Out of play for a goal kick. And Sporting Lagos keep knocking on the door as they wonder when it's going to open up for them. Raheem. Antonio. Cheryl to pivot and play. Zosta sets across inside. Needs a touch. Goalkeeper is pressed to it. And they've released Adeyeye. Great kick by the goalkeeper. He's dangerous when you've got your back to him. Adeyeye comes inside himself. The shot is blocked. Ananga rescues possession for Sporting. Jacob. Ayode. Hillary. Here's Akonji. Hillary. Clinton. Goes right to local. Ekiti United now coming out and looking to suck in the pressure. Goal kick. Asking for a foul. Raheem. Yes, Jacob Ndona scored the club's first goal this season. That opening 3-1 victory over Shun United. Ayode. Sporting have already dropped 1 point at home this season in the 1-0 draw to Stormers, and they're hoping not to drop points again at home. Ayode. There's Ayode again. Aliyu, great pass to Raheem. Alex is onside. Alex in front of goal. He just can't find the target. Oh, what else needs to be done, Sporting?
I mean, you might begin to think this is not Sporting's day. You might really begin to think this is not Sporting's day. So many chances being missed, so many chances being created, and yet they still can't find the back of the net. It's really looking like it's not their day.
Well, he did everything right on the build-up. Good first touch, stays in possession, but just can't find a finished touch to it. Raheem, Baba. They get possession. James to the goalkeeper. Baba pressing. Hillary Zaga. Ekiti United coming forward on the left. There's James. Gets it back from Godwin. Local for Sporting. Clinton. Hillary. Ayode. Here's the local. Abdul Rahim. Jacob Ndona. Akonji. Just dances a little too much on the ball. Was initially in my mind. I thought he was going to pick a pass I saw. Just changed his mind and lost possession.
You see you kicking an oar. I think the coach might need to make a substitution and come get you.
Baba's pass is cut out. James clears. Adeyeye is header. And as far as Ayode needs to stay in possession, does that. And one thing that has been very obvious from Ekiti United is that they're not sitting back to soak up the pressure. They're coming out to mark and going back to defend as well. Well, this time a chance. Leme on the right hand side has Anenge. Finds him. Kelvin Anenge comes inside. Shot is blocked. Out of play for the corner.
introduction of Sharon Akonji and Calvin Onenge has really stretched the pitch for Sporting Lagos.
Or maybe the chance now. Well, the ball just bubbling around the area. No one to apply the finishing touch. It's out of play for another corner. Yes, there's been more width in the game from Sporting. Now they want another goal. Akonji's cross. Hillary's header. Goalkeeper comes out to claim. We're getting closer to the final 10 minutes. And it's possession given back to Sporting to try again on the attack. Throwing to Sporting. Sharon Akonji doing well to steal possession from James. Hillary, Jacob, Ayadi, Loco, Baba, Abdul Rahim, Hillary, Rahim again, here's Baba, Oko. Well, at that point you thought he was going to lay it on the plate for Abdul Rahim, but he chose to go himself.
I mean, he had to lay on the plate. He had to do that. That was quite selfish from him, and I think it's cost his team a chance because Rahim has done all the good work. Just lay it so you can score.
Baba, Victor, oh, great movement. Now looking for that pass again. Calvin, corner kick. Well, this is what they call pressure. It's going to be the introduction of John Lockie any moment from now for Sporting. And after that, it will just be the final 10 minutes of the game. Corner kick to Sporting. There's Calvin Onenge standing over the ball. Everyone's forward for Sporting now. Not a best of crosses. Abdurrahim keeps to the play. Jacob Andona on the volley. The slices there for way off target. And Ekiti United can't catch their breath. 10 minutes to play left. And the change will come. John Lockie is going to be introduced. And this time it's Alex Lema who's withdrawn, just to add a better firepower and take on the tragic legs in the attack for Sporting. Well, they've toyed and toyed, Sporting. They've tried, they've asked questions. They're just lacking that final goal. Akonji. Rocky steals possession. Baba. Ayadi. Akonji on the left hand side, running at the defender. Still gets away from him. The ball comes off the arm of the wingman, and it's a free kick to Ekiti United. Seems like he might have a problem, James. He's going to be stretched off. The fans are Jackson question. He's back up on his feet. Well, footballers just not too naughty. And now he's back up on his feet and he gets into the referee's books. One minute he could not walk. The next moment he's strong enough to fight. And then he goes back into feeling pain.
It's really fascinating. Football is really fascinating. Football works miracles.
Oh my. Less than 8 minutes of regulation time to play. And it is Heather. John Larkey can't get a touch on it. Cousin is back up on the foot. Back on the pitch, James, and away from Andona. Already stepping into it that time. Here's a local. A goal at this point for Sporting will absolutely tear the roofs in the stadium.
Yeah, and the fans will be looking to see that. Sporting players will be looking to get that. They need the 3 points, not just the first. They really need to make something of this game, because dropping points in the last game, you can't afford to do the same in the second consecutive match. You need to pick up points, and Sporting have enough players on the pitch to do that for themselves.
Sporting looking to return to winning ways. The only draw this season for Sporting happens to be a drop point here at home against Stormers. An 88 minutes goal by the captain, Abdul Rahim, is what rescued a point for Sporting Lagos. The ball just rolls out of play for a train to Sporting. Jacob. Hillary. Samuel. Akoji. Free kick. Play resumes very quickly. Andona Onenge has been hogging down her right side of the touchline. Lucky. And Baba doing well to get the head to it. Victor Akonji on the left is free. Runs out his marker. Ball gets caught in his foot, but he stays in possession. Sends across inside. The defender doing a good job, but Baba regains possession. And it's Andona! You thought he would take it on the volley, but that extra touch took it away from him instead.
Not a bad touch, but he saw the idea, but just didn't come up for him, and that's why you keep thinking, is this really Sporting Lagos' day?
Abdurrahim, Baba, Hillary. 5 minutes to play. Close stoppages. 2 changes been ready by Ekiti United. Hillary. Baba. Here's Hillary. Ibrahim gets caught in possession. Brilliant pass. Here's through and goal. Ekiti United. This to finish it. But Clinton is quickly off his line. Well done the goalkeeper. But he caught me short. He's giving it away. Here's a day. And Ekiti United come forward. A ball into the box. Get out for a throw-in. What a frantic end to the game we're having. Anazi and Mustafa going to come on for Ekiti United. Festus, and with great plays by Onazi. A foul on the throw. And Sporting Yuki to get on quickly with it. Hillary, Clinton, Loco coming forward on the right. Festus charging at him. He's just come on. Abdul Rahim finds a Koji. Hillary. Abdul Rahim. Loki gets caught in possession. All the way back now to Clinton. They'll rebuild Sporting. Here's Ayodin. Almost gets caught in possession. Abdurrahim, great turn. Andona, Victor Samuel. Renanga's onside. Oh, couldn't keep it under control. However, I think I need to take your line now. Is this really Sporting's day? The big question.
Well, it still looks like it's going to be Sporting's day because you can see Brahim as well coming through the middle, making beautiful turn from him, by the way. But I think Johnson is doing all he can to keep Ekiti United in this game. And I think it's just a holding factor. Just him and the goalkeeper, Calvin Ikena, are making sure that the team come out at least with 1 point in this game. But other than that, Sporting Lagos are trying their best. It's just the final touches are just taking it away from them.
To Sporting, final minute of the 90. We're hearing there's going to be 8 minutes of stoppages to play. Well, it will seem like a very long time for Ekiti United. But they will begin to milk some of those moments as 2 players go down, one of which is the goalkeeper. You know what that means. It will take all of the time to get the treatment. Kelvin Ikenna, shot stopper for Ekiti United. A confirmation of the additional time. There will be 8 minutes at least to play. And that's still a lot of time. That is still a lot of time to do something.
Still a lot of time, and I think Sporting Lagos can get something out of this game if they keep the pressure up and they make sure no more slip-ups and just take their chances, be decisive in controlling the ball and what they want to do. I also think I need to see them take shots, just shoot the ball. Right now they're trying so much to work it and walk the ball into the back of the net. Just take some shots and you don't know what might come up with.
It's a good cross. Header out to the back post. Abdurrahim. Here's Hillary. Caught inside. Thinks about shooting. And centre back makes a mess of that one. Well, the ball was begging to be shot, so don't blame him. Should be doing better from there. Free kick. Onazi penalised. Hillary, Abdurrahim, back to Hillary, Akanji. Great skill, wins a Troy. Abdurrahim. Here's Sherwin again on the left. Running at his marker. Great passing behind the defense for Loki. Runs to the byline. Gets dragged all the way. Should have released the ball a lot earlier than that. Didn't need the extra touch. John. But the fans are absolutely livid at the moment. Raheem getting the ball there. Here's Victor Samuel. Akonji running at the skipper. Spots inside. Victor Samuel. Too many bodies in red. Just too many bodies in red. Sporting can't walk it. Adeyeye regains possession. Puts it forward for Nasi to chase. Here's Nasi against Ayade. Onto his left foot. Shoots it goal. Clinton. Wasn't too convincing with his first time catch. Lucky there wasn't any opposing player there to tuck it away. Exactly how the first goal came. Aliu chasing and winning the ball. Cuts inside. Good step over. Unanga sets it for Koji. Oh, you saw that was the moment, right? I thought so too.
I can't believe my eyes. He had all the time in the world and decided, I'm just going to miss this chance. Maybe the pressure was getting to him there. The fans were right behind him, were thinking this is the goal to make it 2-1, and it all just went away.
Well, I've got my mouth wide open and my hands are akimbo, and I cannot believe my eyes. Because I tell you what, that should be found on the back of the net. Every day of the week, twice on Sunday, 3 times on Monday. Local. And Jonah, defensively doing well. Victor. And Jonah. Long ball forward. Rodriguez on time. Good first stop. Squares it. Maybe no! Was going to crack somehow. It's the man who's come on the left hand side. Gets in the vital touch after missing what looked to be the biggest chance of the game. Good pass first time. Good touch and then get squares it across the offensive goal. 2-1.
I watched the game against West Bank, the last home game last season, and I saw this man be relentless, doing time and time and time and time again. And today he's just done that same thing. Since he's come on, the Ekiti United defense have not had a time to rest, and he's done a fantastic job.